Position. And yeah, that's right. A celebrity, yeah, this is Dana. Dana, how long have you worked at Channel 2?
Too long.
Too long. That's a common trait among us older
About
folks.
12 years.
12 years, a dozen years. How about that? We appreciate it. Maybe every week we'll do I say the Pohl Position's coming up, and like 10 people in the newsroom go.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's our new thing.
We'll get a shirt. Thank you, Danny. Go back to your 12 years of work. Maybe that's what we'll do, Josh. Maybe we'll, I should say, before we get any further, but we may do, yeah, T-shirts. Yeah. It is
with
time
your face on
for
it.
the Pohl Position. You know what face we're not going to have? Matt, hit it. Show the co-host, Josh Ames, polar opposite. Josh Ames. Are you booing or mooing?
I'm booing. Bengals, terrible. Zach Taylor's got to go like this mask.
Yeah. But, it is our Halloween
something broke.
spectacular. I think you just knocked out one of the buildings back there with your cow face. You got to be careful, all right? I mean, this is very fragile gear.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old.
Yeah. What's that supposed to mean?
You're in your mid-60s.
I am not in my mid-60s. I'm not in my – I will say this. It's kind of funny because if you Google Jack Pohl, have you ever Googled Jack Pohl?
Yeah, a picture of me comes up.
Yeah, better not. It better not. It comes up news anchor, which is all nice and fine and dandy. But if you hold on a second.
Are you going to make eye contact with the viewers today?
I will, but I'm looking up okay, you have your Ohio State sign there. Boy, it was supposed to be a great Ohio State, Penn State, top 3 showdown, maybe top 2 showdown. And what is it? And
well,
what
this
is
what
it's nothing.
This was
it's
signed
nothing
by Nick Mangold.
Oh, is that true?
I swear.
Because you cannot make up things about. Very nice.
So, what's your favorite? You've covered him many years. What's your favorite Nick Mangold story?
Well, my favorite Nick Mangold story was
when we met.
He was drafted the same year as A.J. Hawk, who is currently the all-time leading tackler in Green Bay Packers history. How about
and on
that?
the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah, I think he's more famous for what he did at Ohio State, where he won a national championship.
You think?
And the Green Bay Packers, where he won a Super Bowl. What's he won with Pat McAfee?
Sounds like Zach Wilson.
Pat McAfee, let's take off our shirt and stand on a desk every single. Don't you do it. I said, Pat McAfee, don't. No, this show's got bad enough ratings. The last thing we need is your shirt off. Okay. You know what? Whatever people were streaming right now, I can almost hear them clicking to Amazon. They might even be clicking to Tubi.
What's Tubi?
They might be Pluto. Ooh. They might be going somewhere.
That's not even a planet.
Pluto is a free streaming TV service with about 2,000.
Is it like black and white?
You know what they do have black and white shows on, which, by the way, are pretty good. Another old reference. It's absolutely ridiculous.
You know, today's Day of the Dead.
It's the day before Halloween. Halloween's tomorrow. So it's the day before. Yeah, today is Thursday.
Yeah.
When this show airs, it will be the day before. This is like the Halloween Eve, which is right up
your
there with
favorite
Christmas.
holiday.
It's my favorite holiday.
Yeah, you don't like Christmas.
I didn't say that. You know, you can have Halloween is great for many reasons. There's no pressure. There's no family pressure, which can get, you get lots of family. I'm from family of 8, and they're all over the country, and there's pressure with it and all that sort of thing. So Halloween's just about having a good time.
Hang on. I'm getting an update. Hang on.
Wait.
Go ahead.
The Pohl Position hotline.
The Pohl Position
hotline. The what?
The hotline.
Who is it? Toke, come on over here. Pookie, come on over here. This is Brian Toke. He gets paid lots of money to work here at WDTN, and anytime you have a computer problem, I don't care what it is, he's the first guy to call to have him start your computer over again to make it work.
Thanks for calling the Pohl Position. This is Jack Pohl. How can I help you?
See what you did? Thanks a lot, Toke.
The lines are blowing up.
They're
about
blowing
Zach
up.
Taylor.
You mean how could you be holding the phone and it still be ringing?
Because we have multiple lines. It's the 21st century. You know, when you were at Z93.
If we had multiple lines, would suggest we have multiple viewers.
We do. My grandma.
And she was
Bob, Uncle Bob.
That's true. Uncle Bob.
Dana Blaine's going to watch today because she's on it.
Because she did the
Hey, you don't think
time for the Pohl Position.
You don't think Brian Toki's going to watch? But anyway, this is a viewer that says Zach Taylor should have been fired on Monday. What are your thoughts?
Here's the thing. Here's my thoughts.
Thanks for calling the Pohl Position.
Yeah, all right. Enough with the pleasantries. You know, good sports talk shows, they treat their viewers crappy. So,
Oh.
you got to be like,
Sorry.
"All right, well, yes, thank you. That's more like it." So anyway, here's what I think about that. All right? It's like going to a bad buffet when you're starving.
Oh, this sounds like my first marriage.
It's like the Bengals are like, it's like, okay, you've got, you go up there and everything is pretty crappy because the chef, the Brown family in this case,
Is terrible.
gives you nothing that you want to eat.
So what would
with the exception of like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and that thing.
So
There are
let's
some
talk
good
about
food
the
on.
buffet. So what's on this buffet? Like
A
collard
bad
greens,
defense,
like collard greens,
No, a bad defense,
mashed potatoes.
a bad defense, a bad non-general manager in Duke Tobin, who's had that job forever. Who really, he seems like a really nice guy, and he's made some great picks. But at the end of the day, you need a GM
great picks.
to
Two.
Jamar Chase,
Two.
Joe Burrow,
Out of
T.
8
Higgins,
years,
all
two.
those guys on the team right
Two.
now.
2.
Now, Logan
Three.
Wilson.
He's benched.
Um,
Logan Wilson got benched.
Well, the whole defense should be
I can't
dead.
say that's a
I don't
great
even want to
pick.
bring up what they did with the defense. That none of those guys.
What was the one receiver?
deserve
John
it.
Ross. Oh, that
So,
was a big pick.
fastest guy? Yeah. Well, listen. I said he got lucky with a few. You're right.
Their
This
drafting
team,
has
they're
been
awful.
terrible.
They've hit some big ones though. Some
But
very big ones.
I'm a
But
bigger
in
guy
retrospect-
though. Hang on, bigger guy. Does this buffet have an ice cream machine like the old Ponderosa?
You don't really get where I'm going with this buffet thing, do you?
A little bit of sprinkles.
This isn't real food, Josh. Okay, this
Oh.
is not a real food buffet. I'm making an analogy.
Oh,
all right,
man,
an analogy.
that's embarrassing.
So that makes it a more easy for you to, pardon the pun,
Digest.
All right.
All right.
Here's the thing. We get back to what was the caller's question?
Should Zach Taylor be fired?
No, who are you going to get?
Marcus Freeman.
He's not coming to the Cincinnati Bengals. He's not, okay? You got a better chance of getting Nick Saban out of retirement.
Bill Belichick.
No.
That experiment has gone terrible.
Right. So why do you want him in Cincinnati? Although he probably would do okay.
You know what the Bengals are going to do? They're going to hire the offensive or the defensive coordinator from Ohio State.
No.
That's the Bengal thing to do. You're up 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. and
Al
lose.
Golden? You mean
No,
the guy who's currently
not
there? Or the
Al
guy?
Gordon.
Golden.
What's the
I've got a golden. Well, I'm not allowed
Matt
to sing.
Patricia? Thank you to our live studio.
No, you know
audience.
who was the guy who was Ohio State's offensive coordinator last year? Is now with the Vegas Raiders.
Oh,
no, not Knowles.
not Lane Kiffin.
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
Oh,
Chip-
you know who's available?
Chip Kelly is who
Brian
they've
Kelly could come back
No.
to Cincinnati.
No, he's going to end up on TV for a couple years, and then in his late 60s take over some like Old Miss because Lane Kiffin will be at LSU by then, and he'll ride out the sunset where there's no pressure.
I'm sure there's a better coach than Zach Taylor.
Are you? That
Oh,
the Bengals.
if you-
Here's what I'm saying, Josh. That the Bengals would hire.
There's not
That
a salary
the
cap.
Bengals, no,
Why are you getting so mad?
because you just act like the Bengals are this great organization where all the best NFL minds on planet Earth are lined up around the block because they want to work for Mike Brown and that family. No, I'm saying being realistic, Josh. Being realistic, the Bengals can't do better than
Thanks
than
for calling
Zach
the-
Taylor.
thanks for
Whether
calling the
you
Pohl
agree he's a
Position.
good coach or not,
This
they
is
can't do
Jack.
better.
How can I help you?
It's not Jack. It's not Jack.
Andy Reid, they said.
He's going to
Andy Reid.
leave.
Hey,
Patrick
thanks for calling.
Mahomes. He's going to
That's
leave.
what you want me
This
to
is
do to the viewers,
okay,
right?
So we have 4. You don't have to slam the phone that hard.
Well,
I
it
mean,
almost broke.
This show is almost broke. In fact, it's completely broke.
I
And it
think when
has
the
been
shirt
for
came
quite-
off like Pat McAfee.
No, that scared me. That
Did it
scared
really?
our view. Yes, I almost had to put a warning sign up. You know, we do that sometimes.
Oh, remember
do,
when I had to
This video might disturb some viewers.
Like when I had-
90% of the time, it disturbs all viewers. Just so you know, whenever you,
you know
hear
what disturbs
an
me?
anchor say
Zach
that,
Taylor.
I agree.
They
I
should
agree.
come out when the Bengals play and say, this may be disturbing for some viewers. And it's the Bengals running onto the field.
They should put it on the big screen, just like they should have Lauren Wood do it because she has all that credibility and also, but that hometown nice feel where you feel comfortable. And you just feel like, what you're about to see could be disturbing to some fans.
And then it's that they run out.
And the Bengals run out. I mean, this whole thing, the whole defense this year has been a complete disaster. You bring in this guy from Notre Dame Already
I
a red
think got
flag. 'Cause
fired,
why
right?
do you leave Notre Dame to come to the
Well,
Bengals?
did he
That's
get
red
fired?
flag number one.
Did he get fired at Notre Dame?
A lot. And here's another thing. Lou Amaruno, or whatever the heck his last name is, who had the Bengals defense playing respectable by the end of last year, took a Colts defense, an Indianapolis 7-1 team Colts defense, from 25th in the league last year to 7th in the league this year. And the Bengals used him as a scapegoat. And really, the problem, I think, is just, this, what's his name, Shamir Stewart? The guy
They don't know how to draft.
Guy stinks. Guy was a pro. I didn't like, and Joey DiBaradino, if he were here, would back me on this. I said that was a lousy pick when they took him way back in April. Then he holds out for some stupid thing that he shouldn't be holding out for, and then he gets injured, and then he finally plays, and he looks completely lost, and he's got a complete waste, already a bust, and we're only halfway through the season.
So we're going to go real quick. You said they're really good. I'm going to give you
Who
the
did
Bengals
I say
draft.
is really good?
Jonah Williams,
Stiff.
Drew Sample,
Stiff. Although
Jermaine,
still with the team.
This is 2019.
Although still with the team.
Jermaine Pratt.
Jermaine Pratt was just cut, and he is available.
And Ryan Finley.
I don't even know who that is.
Rennell Ween.
Are these what? I don't want to get the 6th
Michael
and 7th round
Jordan.
pick. Now, he's a heck of a
Travion
basketball
Williams,
player. He played a little
Deshaun
baseball.
Davis, Rodney Anderson, Jordan.
Yeah, good
Brown.
for you. We get
so
it. You know why we
whole
know they're-
draft was a waste. Nobody in that draft was any good 5 years ago.
Yeah. So what's your point?
In 2020, they did hit two. They hit Burrow
Huge.
and Higgins.
Two of the best players
and
in
Logan
the national.
Logan Wilson.
Two of the best players in the National Football League. Arguably the best quarterback when he's healthy. Arguably and there's nothing you can have better than that.
Correct.
So I'm not. You were putting me in this position like I'm defending the Bengals.
No,
you are
I'm
not
sorry.
understanding
now
what
all
I'm
sad.
saying.
Now you're all mad.
What are you being compassionate now?
I'm
Is
sorry.
that compassionate
I'm sorry.
Josh voice?
I'm sorry. Callers, please.
No, he's going to hang up hard on you like he did that one guy. Man, how much time we got left in this?
2-1 segment over.
None. Okay, good. Let's take a break. Hit the music. All right, we are taking a quick break, but when we come back, I might say, yeah. Welcome back to the Pohl Position. We're going to talk more Buckeyes and maybe button up this Bengal thing. Hey, this isn't like us to talk this much sports, but it is a sports talk show, so I guess it's a good thing this week. Happy Halloween, everyone. Yes. Happy Halloween. And welcome back to the Pohl Position. I'm Jack Pohl. And look at that right there on your little screen. Pohl Position at WDTN.com. I checked. We have no emails this week. None.
Boo-doo,
All right.
boo-doo.
Hey, I was talking about this earlier and I found it. And I know you, Josh, believe every single thing you read on the internet. You take it as the final word, and no matter what it is. Well, according to the website, what is it called? Factprofiles.com. It's called factprofiles.com. They have Jack Pohl, and I'll just read the highlights. Jack Pohl, an American journalist who serves as WDTN anchor. He joined the station in 92, has served with 2.5 decades, blah, blah, blah. Here's the good part. Pohl likes to keep his personal life private. Hence, he has not disclosed the date, month, or year he was born. However, he might be in his 70s.
Well, your birthday's July 17th.
He might be in his 70s. Pohl is 5'8".
I could believe it.
Blah, blah, blah. They think I'm married. Ooh, my net worth. You want to know what my net worth is?
No.
And my net worth at $5 million. Now, $4 million of that is from this show. So
Yes.
Everyone should know
Everybody's
that.
keep advertising.
So, yes.
Your birthday's July 17th. Right?
18th.
Good. Well, I always get your gift on the 17th.
Yeah, and when you just had a birthday not too long ago.
21st. I think this chair's
21st
shrinking.
of,
October.
What's shrinking?
The chair. Look, I'm like a little minion. I'm getting lower and lower and lower.
I think I'm getting taller.
Like I don't know.
I'm taller than eBay
I think
back there.
this new news.
Oh, wait, am I blocking the 2 News logo? There it is.
Are we having
Look at
like
that
an earthquake?
Product placement right here. Watch 2 News at 4, 5, 6, 10, and 11. And streaming on this very streaming network.
So,
WDTN+.
Buckeyes.
Let's talk Buckeyes and the disappointment that is, I mean, Joey said it on, I don't know if it was 2 Sports Overtime or no, it was 2 Sports Overtime earlier this week, streaming here on WDTN Plus, that it's always more interesting when you lose until you do it so much it doesn't make sense. But with Ohio State, they are so dominant. They are so good. It's boring. I mean, it is so boring. That game will be over Saturday by 12. Now, even if you're the most hardcore fan, how can you watch a 28-0 game in the second quarter? Aren't you kind of looking for a little drama in your... You know what, Josh?
You're going to ask questions.
Josh?
You're going to get answers.
You know, he's right. Steve DiOrio, assistant news director, big fan of the Pohl Position. Not that he has a choice. He sits like 10 yards from us recording it. So, but he watches every week.
Ohio State's going to have a bad game. They've had 10 perfect games in a row.
Wait, what does that face you do when I say something? Yes. Then do your little sound with it. I mean,
they got to have a bad game.
Against who?
I don't know.
Penn State doesn't have their starting quarterback. They don't have their coach. If it were
Why even play the game then?
Good question. They have to, because that's their, this is why it's bad.
This is what the UCLA people were saying. And guess what? Penn State went in there and lost. They were 0-4, fired their coach.
The bigger loss was Northwestern.
But they fired their coach.
Home. That was at UCLA.
UCLA gave up 400 points.
Listen, they the previous week, you're taking this out of context. The previous week, they had lost a heartbreaker.
Context?
Not contacts, context. And is Speedway a sponsor?
Big gulp a day.
And I'm drinking their coffee.
A big gulp a day keeps the doctor away.
Not unless these are free ads, and we can't accept free drinks because that's payola. Anyway, my point is, I think it's great. Can you remember this? I'm thinking Sayan could be finally the first great NFL quarterback since Art Schlichter. And the only reason Schlichter's career got derailed was because he was into gambling and all sorts of horrible things off the field that he will tell you about. So, and that was many decades ago. By the way, he did go on to be a championship-winning quarterback with the Cincinnati Rockers Arena Football League team. But I digress. But you know what I mean? It's like, this is why they need an independent scheduler. Hutch Connerman, when he was a special guest, brought this up. And I've been talking about this.
I thought it was Hooch.
Hutch Connerman. All right. How many years you work with Hutch? 20?
20, probably.
Yeah. And you don't know his name? I don't know a lot of people's names in here.
Who's our director?
Well, that's Matt Dries. That is.
Wish we had a camera of him.
Do we have a camera of you, Matt?
He's not even sitting here. He's done rolled off. He's like, they just need a 2-shot.
I don't know. I think we're going to get some trouble because yesterday, the top, well, I'll just say the highest ranking employee at 4595 South Dixie Drive came to my desk, which is right behind me.
The chair.
Right behind
and look, the calendar is finally where it needs to be.
And the calendar is gone.
No, it's under your keyboard.
Wait, well, it's gone from view.
It's not
she's
crooked.
Probably not going to like the coat. She's
no,
probably
the
not
crooked
going to
chair.
like that I'm. What crooked chair?
Your chair's not pushed in. Look at that disaster to the
Lauren,
left.
There you go. Alexis, to the rescue.
Look,
Alexis to
and
the
then
rescue.
You have a dirty shirt by your phone.
Who's now making an appearance on the Pohl Position? Who's now? How are you?
And then look at this little mess by the underneath your sign. Coffee cups.
What are you talking about? What? There's his again. Can we get back on topic before you sit there and talk about my desk? I have a nice desk. Very nice desk. There are thank you letters on that desk. There are cough drops that I stole from eBay on that desk. There are lots of nice things.
So you're a minute.
Look, did you see his eyes just go, hey, eBay, I owe you a bag of cough drops.
He'll never pay it, eBay.
No, he said don't
He'll
worry.
never pay
I
it.
won't because he said don't worry about it.
He'll never pay it.
Because he said don't worry about it. That's why I won't. eBay. Yeah, Alexis, his nickname is eBay.
Can we go back?
To your favorite team, Ohio State. How long are you going to watch the Penn State game if it's 28-0 before 1 o'clock?
I'm going to watch it all because I want to see the up-and-coming players. I want to see how, who's coming up.
Okay, who are some of your
Quincy Porter.
Ooh, okay.
What was
Quincy. I like that TV show.
Who was that guy who got the rush last week?
I like who's the guy with Bo Jackson.
And then, they play some younger players. That's fun.
That is the most boring thing
Or you
can
could watch,
imagine.
so you'd rather watch the Bengals?
No. In fact, truth's here. My brother, Bob, as you may have noticed, because I know our viewers are loyal, remember when Bob was on the pole position, he's a big Browns fan. Well, we get up. He was in town. He just left yesterday.
Should I call Bob?
No, leave him alone.
I'm going to call him.
So can I finish the story?
Yeah,
Is
go
that
ahead.
against the rules?
Go ahead.
So anyway, he's a big Browns fan. I'm a big, and it's sunny on Sunday, this past Sunday. And I said, we have two choices. We could watch our football teams and cry, or we could, you moron, you called me.
Oh, the wrong poll.
You called me. Yes, it's Bob and Jack. Those are pretty easy to mix up.
I'll call Bob.
This show's off the rails. Anyway, we decided we'd play golf instead of watch the Bengals. And the whole day, Brother Woody, who's a Browns fan, is texting Bobby and telling him how bad the Browns are doing. And my brother Bill, who has not been on the program yet, was texting me to tell me how bad the Bengals were at the end. And anyway, we didn't have to go through it because we played golf. And what does the Storm Team 2 forecast say for this Sunday? Do you know?
Haven't watched.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
You may need a coat.
How long have you worked here? 20-some plus years.
20,
and you don't watch the show.
24.
You should have it memorized.
The 7-day forecast, it changes every day.
That's not true.
It doesn't change.
So, well, by your logic, then we should do a 2-day forecast.
Yeah.
So you want to go back there and tell Brian Davis to do a 2-day? No. It's the, 99.99999% accurate forecast, and that's over 7 days. We got all those fun little, they look like lava lamps with the weather in them, and they tell us what
Well,
the
you were on
weather's
yesterday. What's the weather supposed to be like?
Well, the cam man was filling in, so,
So
I
it's
dripped
less
it off.
accurate?
I dripped it off. But still, he said something about it. I think he said it's going to be nice Sunday. I think it's going to be sunny and like 50.
I may lay out.
Okay. All right. I know your neighborhood, and I know that everyone in your neighborhood would sign a petition forbidding you to ever lay out.
You don't like laying out?
What do you mean by laying out?
Like in a recliner with some suntan lotion on.
What are you wearing while you are laying out?
I think this
A Speedo?
Is this PG-13?
It's NR, not rated.
Oh God.
It's near what it is. It's NW, not watchable. Not watchable is what this show is rated.
Well, I'll show you the picture, and we'll see if we can bring it next week.
Of you laying out?
Yeah. My neighbor took one off his security cam.
Tell me it's not in a baby pool. Just tell me it's not in a baby
Looks like a beached whale.
So, all right, I will gloat a little bit.
Okay.
Real quick back, you had promised me that the Cincinnati Bengals would beat the New York Jets. They did not. I told any and everyone who would listen that
Did you bet it?
I didn't, and I wanted to, and I told Bob that morning, I said I should put a Husky down legally and bet responsibly, folks. But I knew they were going to, and I'm like, it would just be, I said, if I bet on them, they'll win. And if I don't bet on them, they'll lose. And no matter what, I was going to lose. So,
you know where you can't lose? Laying out.
No, Josh. First of all, listen to me. Listen to me. Thank God. But listen, Sunday is what? November 2nd.
Oh,
all right.
we get an extra sleepy time.
Thank goodness. That's one less hour I'm conscious that day to think about you and what you're going to do on this show.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Where are you going? Let's find out. Let's find out.
I'm going.
That's a good idea. Let's find. Where are you
Pohl
going?
Position.
No. Next
season 2. It's going to be Pohl Position 2. Yeah.
They're counting seasons on this thing?
Yeah, Pohl Position 2.
So when are we done with season 1? Just randomly we decide we're done with season 1? Hit the music, Matt. So that's it.
You're awful ballsy.
I'm just saying one day you're
Why are
going
you
to
so
wake
stressed out?
Because you stress me
You
out,
were
Josh. Why am I so
You're
stressed
wound
out?
up
I just
today.
spent the last 24 minutes doing this show with you, and you're going to ask me.
OH!
I-O!
OH!
I-O!
OH!
I'm not watching this game. All right, folks. Happy Halloween. We will see you next week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll have another celebrity. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll have Matt Grease do it. Thanks for watching the Pohl Position. See you next week, folks.